Some blueprints come from imagination. Others come from the heart. This one was home. Welcome to my 2021 Christmas house, a pretty accurate recreation of the real home where my family made 2 decades worth of memories, laughter, and Christmas chaos. Yep, even the gargoyle on the porch is part of the story. He wore that Santa hat every December, guarding our twinkly kingdom like the jolliest little gargoyle you've ever seen. I built this as part of the Wikzmas Park collab, never realizing how much emotion would pour into every wall and window. Recreating the house where my kids grew up, where every ornament had a story. It was equal parts beautiful and bittersweet. And of course, no home would be complete without our loyal companion Riddick. Thanks to the amazing Aunt Angelinier, he's immortalized right here in game, standing proudly by the dining room, exactly where he always waited for a cookie to accidentally fall down. So come on in, grab a mug of cocoa, and let's take a stroll through a build that means a whole lot more than bricks and lights. This isn't just a throwback, it's a visit home for the holidays. The outside glow. Every December, this house came alive before you even stepped inside. Palm trees twinkled in white and purple, because of course my husband's favorite color had to make an appearance. The gargoyle got his Santa hat, the rose bushes got their sparkle, and the walkway, it was our little runway of joy. Out here, every light told a story. The porch was where neighbors dropped off fudge, and we swapped laughter that could outshine the bulbs. Even the front mat joined in, because in our house, we knew how to bribe Santa. Building this part in Planet Coaster felt like time travel. Piece by piece, light by light, memory by memory. It started to look like the place that still lives in my heart. Inside the glow. Stepping inside feels like opening a memory box. This was our formal living room, where every December the air smelled like hot cocoa and cookies, and every ornament seemed to hold a lifetime of stories. We had a strict household rule. If it could hold a garland, it would hold a garland. Fireplace, doorways, picture frames, even the broom on the wall got its moment to shine. This sign always hung by the tree. I place it here again because that phrase, "Blessed be," sums up how this home felt to me. Grounded, grateful, and just a little bit magical. We celebrated big here. Loud laughter, louder music, and the kind of warmth you can't capture in any screenshot. Though I definitely tried. The heart of the home. The kitchen was the heartbeat of every December. My husband, the cookie alchemist, would spend days perfecting batches from old family recipes. Holiday music or a favorite holiday movie would be playing on the TV while we had an assembly line for the cookie baking magic. By the end, we'd gift boxes stacked taller than the tree, and still somehow half the cookies disappeared. This space, the kitchen, the family room, the scent of cinnamon and vanilla, it was where our traditions lived. The second tree was the family one. No themes, no color coding, just every handmade, goofy ornament our kids ever made. Together, both trees told our story, one polished, one perfectly imperfect. And yes, even the staircase got wrapped up like a Christmas present. Once I start with lights, there's no stopping me. Hallways and stories. Down this hallway lived our stories. Art from friends, from street artists, from family. Each piece a snapshot of time we loved. This little nook, my genie bottle collection. Tiny reminders that a touch of magic belongs in every home. And here's one of my favorite things, Riddick, our big, gentle goofball who somehow managed to steal the spotlight. Literally. When we hung our family portraits, his photo came back massive. It became a running joke. Who was the real favorite child? Thanks again to Anne Angelinier for immortalizing that grin. Every time I see it here, I can almost hear his tail thumping against the wall. This room holds 11 years of my life as a homeschool mom. It doubled as a classroom, guest room, and sometimes a sanctuary for creativity. Each year, I'd redecorate the walls, reflecting the new school year's theme. The globe, desk, flag, easel, map, and whiteboard with the last assignment my son had before he graduated, all recreated here. Upstairs and hidden corners. Up here in the loft, this space had many lives. It's held big D&D campaigns, movie marathons, a library, a bedroom, a game room, the gaming nook where the Planko magic first started, and once the emergency wrapping paper station the night before Christmas. Every wall up here tells a different version of our story. From the homeschool years, the teenage years, the creative chaos years, the gaming years. This was my son Riker's room. Guitars, swords, gaming nooks, museum of everything he loved and collected. Down the hall, the guest room that used to be our older son's space. It saw its fair share of sleepovers, cousins, and relatives squeezed in for the holidays. Somehow we always found room for one more. Of course, no home is complete without a little mischief. We had a Ministry of Magic decal on the toilet. Yes, pointing into the bowl. It was ridiculous. It was perfect. It got a laugh every single time. This room was our retreat, a mix of twinkly lights, inside jokes, and peace. The pirate flag, rescued from being burned, and it made us laugh every single time we saw it. It was ridiculous, and somehow it was perfectly us. It was home in every silly, loving, beautiful sense of the word. Gratitude and goodbyes. This little laundry room might not look like much, but it held one of my favorite things, our grateful tree. Every week for 11 years, my son and I wrote something we were thankful for on paper leaves and pinned them here. By the time we finished homeschooling, the wall was a forest of gratitude. Small reminders of big love. The garage was where real life happened. Projects, storage, extra fridge to accommodate the holiday festivities, bikes, memories in cardboard boxes, and a 2-seater quirky roads car that could tell you some stories. Out back it was simple. Barbecue smoke, games of cornhole, fun sunsets, watching the skydivers floating down from the skies. The raised planters that grew fun veggies for salads, and this little pond. I couldn't rebuild the waterfall exactly, so I put this little pond instead, just enough to capture the feeling. because that's what this whole build is really about, capturing the feeling. Rebuilding this home piece by piece reminded me that love doesn't fade when walls do. It changes form into memories, laughter, and light that follows you wherever you go. Peace, love, and blessed be, and may every home you've ever loved keep glowing in your heart. Bye, y'all.
Christmas house from Tilly Twos that wishes us all a Merry Christmas. How nice. So we are continuing a little bit towards the street here, guys, and see where this little town here has to offer. And the first building I think we should go into is this guy here. It looks like it is open. That car in the driveway is sweet. What a nice looking house. Alright, let's see if anyone is home.
Tune in for smiling sweet pics as we check out North Star Treats by Cold Sore Oh My Gosh, a cozy alpine escape filled with fudge, cocoa, and plenty of sparkle. Until then, may your lights twinkle bright and your cocoa stay warm.